Loki, in my opinion, is Marvel character-wise at its best. To me, Loki is the best villain within the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and I am so glad that Tom Hiddleston, who plays him, got the gig to actually play him, because he plays that character to perfection. Loki is just such a slimy little snake to be, put it quite bluntly. But you know what? You just can't help but love him. So tonight I'm going to be telling you why he is so awesome and why he is so relatable, and he is the best villain in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So let's just get this video started. So as I was saying, Loki is such a relatable character. And you can sort of understand why, the reason behind, I could understand the reason behind all his motives and, the reason behind why he was doing what he was doing. I mean, you have to think, he definitely wasn't his father's favourite. And, he then found out, he was adopted, of all things. And he very much felt that he was shadow casted by his brother Thor, and pretty much Loki was just looking attention. He was fighting for attention and love, and you could really see that desperation within him, and you could really see that that's what he was fighting for. I mean, he even said to Thor, "I never wanted the throne, I only ever wanted to be your equal." And then when Thor said to him, pretty much like, "Why are you doing all these things? Why are you doing what you're doing?" And Loki's response to Thor was, "To prove to Father that I am a worthy son." And you know what? It's exactly in moments like that that sort of showed to me that I felt so sorry for Loki in those moments. And it also showed to me as well, and quite openly as well, that what Loki was doing was he was giving Thor hints. He was giving his brother hints that, he needs guidance and he needs help, and in those moments you can't help but feel just so sorry for him. For me personally, I can relate to how he felt that he was just never good enough. No matter what he'd done, he never felt that it was good enough. His brother was the favourite, and I think a lot of us could definitely relate to that. And I feel that the fact that we can relate to how he's feeling and his emotions, that's what makes him just such a really interesting villain. The thing about Loki is that you can tell that he doesn't want to cause destruction at times, but he's doing it because he really is hurting. He's hurting inside, and I love the moments where I got to see that he really realised the magnitude of what he was doing. But he wasn't thinking about it at the time, and then when it comes to it, he sort of realised oh my goodness, what have I done? And we even seen in those moments, there was moments where, you could see tears rolling down his face, and, you really feel for him as a character, and you're just rooting for him, even though one minute he's evil, and then the next minute he's realising the magnitude of what he's actually done and what he's doing. But what's so relatable about that is I think we've all been in that situation in life, because I know I'm far from perfect. I'm a million miles from perfect, guys. None of us are perfect. And that's the thing, we've done wrong things, maybe really bad things, but something in our lives has caused us to do that, or something has led us to do that. And it's not sometimes till it's been done or to the last minute that we realise, oh no, what are we doing here? And I think the fact that we've all been there, that's why he is such a relatable character for me anyways. And the other thing about him is Loki really shows, such a wide range of emotions. He shows us 1 minute, he's laughing around and he's having fun, telling jokes in a serious position, even though he's been landed in a really serious, position. He's joking and laughing around and telling jokes. And then from that scene to the next, we could go from that to, as I said earlier, tears rolling down his eyes because he's realising, what am I doing sort of thing. Then another scene, he's just being plain, evil. and then the next minute, you know, he's sad, he's angry, he's desperate. You just see so many different things, and he expresses all this, and you know, that's the thing that you get to see unraveling, and I think that's really brilliant to see and exciting, you know, as a fan watching, you know, his character, that we get to, you know, go along with him, and you know, his character, you know, develops, and you get to sort of see everything unravel with him, and I think that's so exciting. And showing all these different emotions to me is what makes him, everybody hooked on him, and what makes him such an intriguing villain. And not only is he a fantastic villain, he's such a fantastically done character, and to me he is definitely Marvel at their best character wise. I think that Tom Hiddleston as Loki and Benedict Cumberbatch as Doctor Strange, I think they're the two best talented actors within the Marvel universe. But if I have to be honest, what is by far the most interesting thing about Loki is that the guy's not predictable, and you never know what you're going to get. And you know what I really love about Loki is the guy is such a freaking charmer. He's definitely a charmer. He knows how to charm. And you know, in my eyes, he's very much carefree as well. And you know, that also can teach us a life lesson as well, you know, because obviously depending on the situation, guys, right? But let's think, you know, the way he sort of gets on, you know, in situations that he was in, you would almost be like afraid, but he just sort of like jokes about it, and he's so carefree, nonchalant and charming about it, to the point where you sort of say to yourself, you know, maybe I should be a wee bit more carefree in life, you know. So, you know, life experiences, you know, you can actually learn from Loki, even though he's a villain and he's evil at the same time. There's just so many things going on, and I freaking love the guy, to be honest. His charm, his cockiness, his sheer unpredictability is what makes Loki absolutely fantastic as a villain and a character for me. And for me, what really showed that there was affection in Loki was, do you remember in the Avengers when he said to Tony Stark, I have an army? And then Tony Stark responded back saying, we have a Hulk. And then if you see the change in that when you go to Infinity War, when Loki says to Thanos, well, for one thing, I'm not Asgardian, and for another, we have a Hulk. And honestly, guys, that is my all-time favourite thing that Loki has said. I mean, I have so many different things that Loki has said, you know, throughout the films, and I might even do videos like that, guys, where I sort of talk about, you know, different, you know, things like lines or quotes or whatever that characters have said in the movies, because, you know, I'm such a big Marvel fan and I love all of the MCU movies. The only one that I haven't seen is Captain Marvel. Won't be watching that, guys. But I just wanted to ask everybody, you know, what is your favourite MCU character? And is Loki your favourite villain, or who is your favourite villain? Let me know in the comments. I would love to hear from you, because in all honesty, guys, genuinely I love hearing from my subscribers, and also I love getting to know yous all. I really do. I would love to learn more about my subscribers, so that would be fantastic if you could let me know down in the comments. I just absolutely love Loki, and I am obsessed with Tom Hiddleston. He is an amazingly talented actor, and I actually love him in general, because I don't know if any of you have watched him on YouTube and things like that, but the guy is extremely intelligent, but he's funny at the same time, and I just love him. I love the guy. I'm actually probably going to go and watch some videos of him on YouTube tonight. But anyways, I just think he is overall Marvel at its finest on showing how to do characters and how to do characters right. And I absolutely love Loki. I've loved him from the beginning, but I have loved watching him grow as a character and watch him develop in these movies. So let me know what you think below. If you like this video, please give it a like, and don't forget to hit the notification bell, and then you'll never miss a video. And if you do like this video, it would mean the world to me if you could post it wherever you might have, whether it be Twitter or whatever. If you could share it with your friends, that would mean the world to me. Thank you so much for coming by, and I will see you all in my next video. But until then, don't forget that the Force will be with you always.